Yo, what is good, fellas, and happy Halloween. We got a lot to talk about when it comes to Madden 25. Kicking us off tonight, let's hop on over to the Sinister Selection Draft Mode. We've been talking about this draft mode since it came out. It pretty much hasn't been working properly. Well, I'm here to tell you guys, no complaints over the last few days. I got a feeling for whatever issues EA had going on with it, they kind of fixed it on the back end, and apparently you're getting every single ounce of your rewards that you guys were supposed to. Now, if you're missing rewards from prior runs, like perfect run packs, I'm not sure what EA is going to do about that. Odds are absolutely nothing. But from what I've seen, no complaints over the last few days. This game mode should be a good to go green check mark. This is a really good way to make a lot of fear. Takes a little bit of time, not too much time, but again, a really good fear making method. You guys can see here at 5 wins, you get 9,300 fear, a flawless run pack, as well as your entry tickets back. We've talked about that a lot, though. I don't want to dive too much into the Sinister Selection Draft Mode. I do, though, want to hop on over to head-to-head, more specifically head-to-head ranked. You guys are probably watching this at 8 p.m. You'll probably have about 13, 14 hours remaining. And every most feared player has plus 8 inches to their height, so online gameplay right now is absolutely disgusting. Now, if you guys haven't locked in and tried to get that Jalen Hyatt, you need to get to the Hero tier. Hero 1, Hero 2, and Hero 3 all give you the same reward player, so I would just recommend getting to Hero 1. Jalen Hyatt is an 89 overall wide receiver, but is going to have a 92 speed with all 32 team chems, making him the fastest wide receiver in the game. Get him chemmed up to 93 speed. If you run a theme team, this should be a must-add for every single team. Again, we've talked about this a lot, but something I want to touch on one more time tonight, fellas. The champion tier and the hero tier, they each offer up a different reward. The champion tier gives us a Danielle Hunter. The hero, elite, gold, and silver and bronze tier give us a Jalen Hyatt. And then obviously at top 100, you get the Randall Cunningham. The champion tier player is not going to stack with the hero tier reward, or at least it didn't for session 1. EA didn't say it was going to change up, and usually when EA doesn't say things, nothing changes. Now, I hope I'm wrong, and if you grinded a champion tier, you get Danielle Hunter and Jalen Hyatt, but pretty much a consensus take around the community, Jalen Hyatt is a really good card. He is the best non-top 100 player we've seen so far, so just stop at Hero 1. We also do have head-to-head ranked session 3 coming tomorrow. We'll take a look at those reveals tonight. They're not out right now. I'm recording this like 30 minutes earlier, but don't worry, head-to-head ranked session 3 coming tomorrow. Last time we got a new head-to-head ranked session, so this current session, super glitchy. I don't know what the case is going to be with that, but we'll have to wait and talk about that tomorrow. One more thing on head-to-head ranked before we get out of here for the night. When we got this head-to-head rank session, like I said, it was super glitchy, so it took a long time to actually get the mode working. Because of that, EA reduced the amount of RP or XP to level up your head-to-head ranked? I'm throwing a lot of the same verbiage out here, but I don't think it's going to be the case. You're going to probably need more wins, more XP for Session 3, so keep that in the back of your mind when I tell you guys if you want to, whatever the reward player is going to be, if you want it, lock in early. It's going to take a lot of time. This time you could get away with grinding within the last week. I don't think that's going to be the case for Session 3. All right, so coming on Saturday, we got Team Builders. If you guys go into the Team Builder solo challenges right now, you can actually see how many stars away you are from claiming that free 87 overall hero Team Builder player. For whatever reason, they put the tiers in before the solo challenges or cards do go live. The Team Builder promo will be revealed tomorrow night by EA. It's going to be a mega drop, but we have 40 brand new Team Builder players dropping tomorrow. When they said that on stream, I was like, that is a lot of players. 40 new cards, it makes sense. 32 teams, 1 hero for each team, 7 division champions, and then 1 mega champ. But I guess there's 8 divisions, so 8 division champs and a mega champ. Maybe we're getting 41 plus cards. At the end of the day, really good promo. Team Builders, essentially saved by EA. Every single year, the Team Builder promo has kind of been like a pushover promo. Nobody really cares for it. And then for Madden 25, they turned it into an absolute heater. Now, I will say, you're going to want to get that free 87 over all those cards. Usually sell for like 170 to 200,000 coins tomorrow when they first drop. So save yourself some coins, come in here and grind through these challenges. Now, look at the challenges. There's 20 here, 20 here. I do think you're going to have to get done with all of these in order to get the free 87. So if you got some time tonight, it's Halloween, you come in early, you don't go out to begin with, lock these in, get these done. Let's switch back on over to most feared tonight. Obviously, Halloween players are going to be plus 8 height to the most feared players. It's going to make playing online fun or super annoying, depending on how you kind of look at it. let's talk about the most feared faction. So the last promo we got of Season 2 was the Gridiron Guardian promo. With that promo, we got a bunch of really cool cards. We've talked about it a lot, but we got a chemistry, a specific promo chemistry called the Surge Chem. Well, once the Gridiron Guardian promo was over, the Surge Team Chem was completely removed from the game. Now, the way they did that chemistry was kind of confusing, kind of stupid, so it makes sense they took it off certain players. But specific players from that promo also lost their theme team boost. This kind of raises concerns a little bit, but it also doesn't at the same time. Most feared. Obviously, with most feared, we have a bunch of different factions. These factions offer up different boosts. You build your team around these certain factions. It's a really cool concept. One of the cooler things EA has done with the most feared promo, the fact that every faction has multiple champions, those champions boost up hero cards. It's a cool concept. But if they just pull out the faction boost without saying anything, should I add, what do we do from there? Now, I don't think this is something EA is going to do. Also, why does Randy Moss have all 9 faction boost? I don't think this is something EA is going to do. But there's a chance they can do it. Obviously, the chance they can do it is because of the Surge Chem, but a promo that still has its promo chemistry still in the game, Ultimate Preseason. Ultimate Preseason is not nearly as big as a promo as Most Feared or even Gridiron Guardians, but the Ultimate Preseason promo-specific chemistry is still in today's game. Now, I think the reason they pulled off the Surge Chem from the game in general, they were giving it to cards left and right. Any Redux, Legend, AKAs, they all had this Surge Chem. We also had 95 overall Gridiron Guardian players that were boosting up these players significantly. It was a really cool concept for 2 weeks. But I thought once, the promo was over, 2 weeks were passed, we would just get a typical Team Chem boost for this specific promo. Obviously, we did it, and that's why we're having this conversation today, but the fact that the most feared faction promo Chem is so specific to a certain select few cards, I don't see a world where EA just pulls it from the game. Now, one of you guys did ask me, do I think this is going to happen? So my answer is no. I think we're still going to have all 9 faction team chems when Most Feared is over in about a week. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. I just don't see a world where EA actually does that. It makes sort of sense why they did it for the Surge Chem. I just wish they would have said something. You could have bought the Chem boost basically in the store by getting tokens and stuff. And they didn't say anything, so people spent money, people were pressed, but at the end of the day, it's Most Feared. I don't see a world in where EA drops a really solid Most Feared promo in general, and then just ruin it at the end. But then again, it's EA, and they're just known to, screw things up. So we honestly have no idea. Now, taking a look in the sets, more specifically the completion sets. Now, these completion sets have been here since day 1 of Most Feared, but they're actually completable today. This is the first time we've seen something like this in years. Honestly, the last time I can remember actually doing one of these was Madden Mobile 16, so it's been a very long time. Now, back then, the completion reward was actually really good. I don't think this reward is going to be that rewarding. I will note, though, you guys see the timer on the top left. Keep that in the back of your mind if you want to get these done. My concern with these completion packs is this is going to cost you so many coins. It's going to, obviously, these players are getting they're getting cheaper, but it's still going to cost you guys so many coins. And will the coins spent equal the reward? I don't think the reward you actually get will be worth what it costs to build each and every single one of these these completion sets. Like I said earlier, this is the first time they've done something like this in years. I think I could be wrong on that, but it's been a minute. So the reward is kind of iffy. It's also really loosely worded. There's a lot of different ways they could go with it. If they go with it the way I'm thinking, it's all right, thank you, but I'm good. If they go with it a way that I think they could, this could be an absolute banging idea. So you guys see right here, Traxon set, this rewards for completing 3 sets in the next program champion pack. All right, basically what that means, you complete all 3 completion sets, you're going to get a champion pack from the next promo. That next promo will be most likely dropping on Thursday. Now, the next program champion pack, what is that? I have no idea. Obviously, you're going to get a champion from the next promo, but how many champions are you going to get to pick? That's why it's such a big risk. If you get multiple champions, and depending on the multiple number, this could be a really solid addition to the game, especially if you pick up these Most Feared champions, heroes, and low elites at a really good cost. But if you don't, I just don't think it's worth it, especially if you're only getting 1 champion from the next promo. We don't even know what the next promo is. It's going to be one of those in-between promos, which yes, they drop really good players typically, but is it worth that many coins? I'm going to tell you guys right now, I don't think so, unless you're getting multiple next champion packs or players. The fact is, though, you get all the most feared players back as B and D, so you have the players. You can build the most feared team. You also do get an additional maxed out Taysom Hill or Ndamukong Suh. So it is solid value. Again, it does matter what you're buying the 90 overalls at. I'm going to be honest, though, if you were planning on doing this, you were probably working on it as the weeks led up to it. You also probably bought a lot of the 90 overalls. Of course, we'll do a small market talk today. The champion overalls for most feared are in the gutter. Also did get more most feared objectives, very standard, typical, update things. Again, though, we'll talk about everything most feared tomorrow, but just, start thinking about the completion sets and if you are actually going to get them done. All right, so last thing before we take a look at the market, we do have these brand new special offers, or the Halloween most feared 13th anniversary pack. It's kind of a cool concept. You guys can see in here, $50, you get 1382 pluses, 384 plus, or 90 overall most feared champions. The odds are interesting as well, 84 plus or 90, you got a 52% chance, so of course above 50, but not much to actually hit that 90 overall. And then on the 82 pluses, you got a 3.3% chance of pulling an 87. It's really just giving you a lot of cards if you do plan on doing the completion sets. This isn't a terrible way to get it done, but again, it's $50. It's kind of bread. You gotta hit big. I do think we've seen better offers this week. The Angry Champs Opportunity Pack still stands as one of the most interesting best offers we got in the store right now. 382 pluses, 184 overall Platinum player, or 90 overall current a week Angry Runs player. Now we'll take a look at Mixon's price here in a second, but just know if Mixon's still selling for like 800,000 coins, you'll want to spend some money tonight, this could be your play. We didn't get the 91 overall upgrade token, so I don't want to talk about that tonight. We also didn't get anything new in the Fear store. They did reset the packs, which was cool, but I would have liked to see them drop something else in here, maybe a different player. I don't know. I think they kind of let us down with the Fear store this year. The pack concepts themselves were new, the Terrifying pack, a 90 and 87, or your Fear basically back. Cool ideas, but there was just more they could have done here that they didn't do. If you guys have played during the Blitz promo, one of the whole concepts of the Blitz promo is these lightning bolts. You can buy them. You can also get a certain amount for free. It's really a money spent promo, but one of the cool things about the promo, you can buy new players pretty much every 12 to 24 hours. They're constantly cycling through Blitz store players. I thought they were going to do that with Most Feared. It's been the same Landon Dickinson since part 1. I think if they dropped a new 85 overall upgradable player every single drop of Most Feared, it wasn't that hard to do, and I think the community actually would have appreciated it. But then again, the Devon Diablo they gave us for free in the Field Pass is a dog, so I'm not going to sit here and complain too much about the free content we got. Moving on to the market now. Days we get content, I don't like to dive too much into the market. We'll talk about the new cards, but then that is about pretty much it. Otherwise, it gets way too repetitive for you guys. Yes, we're still going to do market talks every single night, but on days we get pretty cool content like Most Feared Part 3, we don't need to go that in depth on the 88 overalls. Now, starting our market talk, Fred Warner, way too expensive. Something that caught my eye though, Alvin Kamara versus Bijan Robinson. Kamara is a 91 speed, 92 overall halfback, 5'10", 215 pounds. Bijan Robinson, a 91 overall, 90 speed. Bijan is worse. Kamara is only 200,000 coins more expensive. If you're shooing out the coins for one of these two running backs, go with Kamara. I do think he is worth the price difference. I don't think Bijan is going to sell for 1.3 million coins for eternity. He's going to go down in price soon. So if you want Bijan that badly, hold off. Don't buy him tonight. But Kamara is that much better. Tavon Austin, the card is 5'8". I have 3 inches on him, so don't go out there and pick up that card. Tariq Woolen, it makes sense. He's selling for 2.6 million coins. He is the best defensive back in the game. He's 6'4". He's 7'16" tonight. I do see a world in where he gets more expensive, but I also see a world in where he goes down significantly. 90 speed, it's not top tier speed. Speed is something that makes players sell for more. It's also something that makes players sell for less. They nerfed this card by giving him 90 speed. Again, though, he is 6'4". It's a high ball meta. He's not going to be under 1 million coins anytime soon, but I don't know if he's going to be selling for 2.7 million coins for, 2 weeks? There's just no chance. Taking a look, though, at Micah Parsons, he did go down. That is because Von Miller is that guy. Nick Bolton, under 1 mil. It's a decent card. It is a little bit on the shorter side, so that is why he is cheaper. Taking a look here, 5'11". Yeah. It's kind of little, but 90 speed, 89 block shed, 90 hit power, also 73 zone coverage. That isn't good either. Is what it is. AJ Brown also went down 1.1 million coins. Good card. I would just rather use Randy Moss. Chris Jones, way too expensive. Terrell Suggs, a mil. Way too expensive for that card. And then Evan Ingram, 822,000 coins, just like I predicted. I said in my afternoon video, this is going to be the cheapest limited time because he is worse than a champion George Kittle we got on Monday. I think that just speaks more volume to how good that George Kittle card is, but versus like how bad this Evan Ingram card is. Card is not bad whatsoever, just that Kittle, the people's champion or the people's tight end, so much better. Taking a look now at 91 overall team of the week limited times. Thank God Dante Fowler is finally under 1 million coins. This is a card I want to pick up, not for 1 million coins. Let's see what he's at right now if the servers want to work. I should have mentioned this earlier, but my servers, like, they were good all week up until today. Now all of a sudden things are just not loading in like it's supposed to load. And it is typical though on a drop day. Russell Wilson, this card, he's going to crash and burn soon as we get more 91 overalls. 1.3 mil, he has gone down a little bit. It's because Lamar Jackson is really good. Josh Jacobs, 1.7 mil, way too expensive. It's just because he was basically extinct in packs. AJ Terrell, a card that was not extinct in packs. If we can go check his price, we can't. There's a bunch of him up. People were pulling him left and right. I saw somewhere on Twitter that he was coded in as an 87 overall yesterday. Or on Wednesday, yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. Days are flipping around in my head. So that's why so many people were pulling this card. He's going to be fairly cheap. Team of the week limited times are not something EA are like putting out in packs very often. Think back to like Dante Fowler, Russell Wilson, and even Josh Jacobs' price. They don't want a lot of them on the market. There were a lot of AJ Terrells. Now, you could have bought him yesterday when this glitch was happening for 600k and sold him off for now like 900k today, but that's just some advanced level stuff. I know a few of you guys did do that, so shout out you guys. You definitely profited a decent penny yesterday. Andrew Luck did go down. Now, I don't know if Andrew Luck's the best quarterback in the game anymore. I think he is. Obviously, I haven't played with Lamar yet, so I got to give Lamar a chance, but I've been using Andrew Luck. He has been a straight stud for me, so it's going to take a lot to get me off Andrew Luck. He's probably going to continue to be my quarterback unless Lamar is like that much better, but like we'll also see what the profit difference is there, you know, buy, sell value. All the good stuff. Is it worth that many coins more versus Andrew Luck versus Lamar? Again, we'll cover all of that tomorrow. Don't worry. Deion Sanders, 1.9. That's way too many coins. Just go pick up Jalen Johnson. Ray Lewis, 1.2. That card sucks. Leroy Butler, that card also doesn't suck, but he's not worth 1.9 million coins. He has 81 man coverage. Come on. For 1.9 million coins, at least give me a strong safety that can play both man and zone. DK Metcalf is continuing to go down. If you want him, wait until he's about 800,000 coins. I think Randy Moss is better than DK, but for whatever reason you want a DK, go out there, pick him up. Jordan Mason and Vita Vea. These cards will get reduxed very soon, so don't feel like you have to get them. If you want them, they'll get reduxed soon. I don't want to give like a timeline. I want to say like, I'll give a timeline, 2 weeks. So just hold your horses. Darrelle Revis, that is a buy. I do want to fly through all of the most feared players really quickly, or I guess take our time. It's most feared part 3, so let's slow it down here. Let's take a look, but I will fly through the Gauntlet Reward and Brock Purdy. Nico Collins, card sucks. If you pull him, sell him. He is not even worth 250,000 coins. All right, maybe he is worth 250k. But the fact that they didn't boost his speed up, he's got 89 speed, the same speed as a Von Miller card we got today, blows me away. He is 6'4", but for 315,000 coins, I don't know what Randy Moss is going for off the top of my head, but Joe, just go get Randy. Jamar Chase, go get Jamar Chase also. Jamar Chase is 1 speed faster. Obviously, you know, Nico Collins does have a few inches on him. Jamar Chase is 6 feet tall, I believe. Yeah. Jamar Chase is better, though. I don't care if it's a high ball meta. Antoine Winfield, 250,000 coins. The card blows. Jalen Johnson is a buy. Max Crosby, a buy. Deebo Samuel, fine. You can buy him tonight. He is going down. 49er theme teamers are definitely excited. DeForest Buckner is a very good card. I actually was kind of like shocked taking a look at him really quick. He did come today. 81 speed, 6'7". He is selling for 433,000 coins. This might just be the best defensive tackle in the game. Like, obviously, yes, we have some limited times. Warren Sapp, we got Vita Vea, but none of them have 81 speed. None of them are 6'7". Nick Chubb sucks. Lamar Jackson, 450,000 coins. Like I mentioned earlier, I haven't used Lamar quite yet, but I do want to use him tonight, and then tomorrow, obviously, we'll compare him to Andrew Luck in tomorrow's update video. I just haven't done it yet, so I don't know who is better. 450,000 coins, though, for Lamar. depending on, how good he is, it might actually be worth it, especially if you're using a luck. Go and, sell your luck off for 900, 850,000 coins, buy back Lamar, and net a little bit of profit there. Not the worst thing in the world. Jordan Poyer, I haven't seen a Jordan Poyer in game. I haven't played, literally, this card is nearly extinct. Antonio Gates, if you want him, buy. Demario Davis, buy. Champ Bailey, buy. Von Miller, really good card, but hold off. He's not way too expensive. He is probably the second best edge rusher in the game, but you don't need to spend 400K on your defensive line. Cam Chancellor, buy and a half. Randy Moss, best buy of the night. Trent Williams, he's never going to be a buy for me. And then Tom Brady, the card sucks, but buy. How did I forget about Will Shields? I'll tell you, he's a left guard. Buy if you want him. Now taking a look at Team of the Weeks. Team of the Week cards are finally selling for a semi-decent price. Pretty much all of these cards are a buy if you want them. Frankie Louvu is still a little bit too expensive for an outside linebacker for me, but Brian Thomas, really good buy right there. Tanks Bigsby if you want him. Pretty much, literally, all of them are. I do think Xavier McKinney is a little bit too expensive. He will get cheaper. Just look at the rest of the players. He'll go down, but it's 500K. That is a bad amount of coins. Ladd McConkey, also not a buy. Brian Thomas is significantly better. Brian Thomas is 100,000 coins cheaper. So I guess Ladd McConkey, Frankie Louvu, and I will call in Xavier McKinney. I think the card is good, but 500K is just a little bit too much for me to even consider spending. When George Kittle, 742,000 coins, he's a buy. He is the best tight end in the game. If you need a tight end upgrade, you want to use the best one in the game, go get the people's tight end. Dog. Denzel Ward, buy. Anything under 500K on Denzel Ward and Deion Sanders is a buy for me. Both of those cards are top tier. Now on Monday, the cards will get cheaper. So if you can hold off until Monday, a few more days from now, get through the weekend without using them, go wait until Monday, pick them both up. Saturday, though, Saturday is sooner. We got Reggie White, Vince Wilfork, and David DeCastro, and Fred Taylor. They're all going to get cheaper. Only one that's a buy right now for me is Fred Taylor. Dwight Freeney's good. I think Von Miller is just better, so go sell off your Dwight Freeneys and pick up Von Miller. They play the exact same position, but Von is better and a little bit cheaper. Now, Angry Runs. Where is Joe Mixon? 391,000 coins for the top 4 running back in the game. Is he the 3rd best running back in the game? 2nd best running back in the game? Wow. 400,000 coins. We'll round up for him. This card is disgusting. Now, he will get more expensive. He won't get cheaper. I don't see a world in where he gets cheaper than this once his special offer is gone out of the store. But holy, right now, if you need a running back, go get Joe Mixon. I do want to call us off here, though. There's nothing else that's too pressing to talk about. Once again, Jalen Hyatt, you got basically tonight to get this card. If you haven't started grinding, good luck. Get it done. You want this card. All right, so these are Session 3's head-to-head ranked rewards. Aqib Talib, 93 overall, top 100 reward, 93 speed, 94 excel, 90 agility, 94 jumping, 94 man, 91 zone, 90 press coverage. He also will be getting 1 AP pick artist or 2 AP medium route KO. Yeah, this is going to be the best defensive back in the game. This also means we won't be seeing many 93 speed players going into the month of November. So honestly, kind of a dub right there. By the way, every single card we're about to cover here will get all 32 team chems. Next, this is a fun one. Johnny Wilson. Johnny Wilson is 6'7". I don't think Johnny Wilson has a catch in the NFL, but at the champion tier, you're getting a 6'7", all 32 team chem wide receiver. Johnny Wilson, 92 speed, 91 jump, 92 catching, 92 catch in traffic, only 87 spec, but he's 6'7", 90 short, 91 medium, and 92 deep route running. It's kind of like a trend here for EA to, I'll say it, Jalen Hyatt, a no-name wide receiver, Johnny Wilson, FSU legend, but a no-named NFL wide receiver, these top 100 head-to-head ranked cards. I love it though. I freaking love it. Jalen Hyatt, a speed demon. Johnny Wilson, a giant. I'm here for this. And the hero tier, Devondre Campbell, left outside linebacker. They did end up actually flipping the position, I guess for Session 2, Danielle Hunter was the champion tier. It makes sense. Jalen Hyatt honestly should have been the champion tier. Devondre Campbell, though, will be a good user. He is a pass coverage left outside linebacker, so essentially a user backer. 90 speed, 90 excel, 88 tackle. Yeah, this is a pure user. And like I said earlier, all of these cards will get all 32 team chems. So you're in luck. 91 speed on every single theme team. I'm really excited for Johnny Wilson. This card is going to be an absolute meme. We will talk about head-to-head rank tomorrow when it goes live, but fellas, start early. You're going to want to make it to the champion tier. This card is a dog. Like, he's 6'7", 93 speed on every theme team. Why wouldn't you get this card? And like I said earlier, all of these cards will get all 32 team chems. So you're in luck. 91 speed on every single theme team. I'm really excited for Johnny Wilson. This card is going to be an absolute meme. We will talk about head-to-head rank tomorrow when it goes live, but fellas, start early. You're going to want to make it to the champion tier. This card is a dog. Like, he's 6'7", 93 speed on every theme team. Why wouldn't you get this card? So before we get out of here for the night, we do have this week's legends right here. We saw these last night, but these are the stats. You guys saw my tweet right there. These cards aren't very good. Drew Bledsoe, 91 overall, limited time. Lance Briggs, 90 overall, right outside linebacker, run stopper. I'm not too excited about this one. And then Kevin Mawe, center. I believe he offers, what is that, block shed chem for legends? Like, that's not very good. Another dry week of legends. And then once again, here is supposedly the mega champion, Kirby Joseph, coming with team builders on Saturday. The rest of the team builders and the official team builders will be revealed tomorrow from EA. I'm assuming at 7 p.m. Eastern time. We'll talk about that all tomorrow, though. Fellas, that is everything we got tonight. Have a fantastic Halloween. I'll catch you boys back here tomorrow morning with what you need to do. But until then, peace, gents. Have a good one.